How's it going, Nakama? The DarkBriton is back. We were only off of chapters from one week, but we got some live action conversations last week. But we are back for some One Piece live action reaction and review and panel by panel breakdown. As always, I've got the lads. How's it going, gentlemen?
Wait, did you say live action reaction?
I did say live action reaction. All right, live reaction. Yeah, I've got two.
Thank you.
I got two.
I'm kind of stunned.
I know, right?
Now that there's live action, you need to differentiate which one are we reacting to.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right? We're now doing the live. We're live reacting to the One Piece manga, chapters 1094. Good catch. Oh, and I just opened. What is this?
This is what I've been staring at for a bit.
So, oh my god, 100 Mercy's Damnation. So it's official as far as Zoro's lineage because you have Ryuma, and
Right.
This is pretty cool. You've got Ryuma in like a greenish tint, and then you've got So-and-So, who is just down there with Gyukimaru. Just, oh man, this is awesome.
The coolest part about this is looking at Zoro's colored hockey. That it's green. His lightning has green tinges on it and green flames.
That is true.
And we don't see those lightning things coming out of Ryuma, do we? Or is it just Zoro that's doing that?
No. Ryuma doesn't have it.
But I wonder if he does have it, but he's just not showing it off. And also, Kuina? No, yeah, or Tashigi. I'm hoping
that's Tashigi, bro.
I'm just hoping it's Tashigi.
That's definitely Tashigi. But does Tashigi now have a connection to that family?
No, what do you mean? It's probably Kuina. Why do you think it's Tashigi?
Because these are all the Shimotsukis.
And we know that Kuina's a Sumoshiki.
Yeah, but then this is... We know Kuina has died, like, from childhood. This is an adult.
Yeah, I know. I think that's, like, the most easy, like, One Piece theory, is that Kuina is Tashigi. Like, I think that's, like, level 1 One Piece theory, Like, level 1, you're like, ooh, I wonder if they're the same.
Just a heads up, this is the first time we've ever seen Zoro's master with a sword. He's never actually, like, gone to pull out a sword before.
And he's smiling.
Oh, someone's about to get messed up.
This is like fascinating.
There is so much, like, for instance, we haven't even touched on the guy whose eyes in the back corner. Is that Papa? Is that, like, actual Zoro's dad? The one who's, like, looking out from behind the dragon?
What the hell? It almost looks like a distant ancestor more, doesn't it? No, because Ryuma's a really distant ancestor.
Like pink hair.
Pink. What's your theory? I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm going with dad.
His dad was a barbarian, or whatever, was a bandit. His dad was a bandit.
Mystery person in Zoro's... Oh, this is an amazing color page. Absolutely great color page. We got Yasue, so it's all the important people for Wano, to Wano, for Zoro. I like it. I like it a lot.
A mystery person in the background, maybe we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, that can be one of the questions as far as who's mystery person. Yeah.
And then we want you starting on page 3, right?
I can I think you're good. I'm just gonna go ahead and write who's the mystery person as question 1. So you can go ahead and start us.
Okay. Wipe out all the Navy sailors on this island. And so Vegapunk is above Sentomaru in the authority trip, but not above the 5 elders. We see that again. Chapter 1095. 5 elders. Godhead of science and defense. Saint Garcia Saturn.
Oh, he's revealing himself for sure. He's definitely revealing himself now.
Mm-hmm. And I remember that I was staunchly against that, so we'll see how wrong and I'm hoping I'm wrong, that was an order from Vegapunk? That's not good. And so all the Kumas hear it. Ding, 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 ding. And they start blasting up the sailors. Okay. Okay. Any thoughts on that? Or can I go to the next one?
You're good.
Okay. Stay away from the pacifistas! And then we see some Sabaody flashbacks here with the Kumas. Pew pew! And we got Kuma blasting downtown away, and we go into some Navy soldiers here. Does this mean Vegapunks come down from above? Up there! Search for Bonnie, Atlas! And so they're pointing to the sky above, and there's something falling down or going up, but it looks like falling down.
It looks like he's driving down, because you can even see the trail behind him. He's driving down
it's like a sky bridge.
Yeah, like a sky bridge.
Okay. And then a big wine bottle looking building. And I think it's the green backs, unless you guys have anything to say on that.
No, this is very clean, nice, and we have 19 pages. So, huzzah. Huzzah. So, Green, all you, my dude.
Yeah, 19 pages, but then if you think about it, we've lost 3 pages already, so it's 16.
We gained a color page, you monster. Start reading.
Alright, okay. Wait, where am I? Okay. Bonnie, how is this thing?
What?
How is this thing driving straight down?
The wheels are clouds.
We should be falling. By their nature, island clouds will clump together. Oh, Bonnie, where are you? The tires of the Vega tank are made of island clouds, which means we will not plummet up. Okay?
Wow, that is really amazing. Of course.
I found her. You did, Sanji? When has my lady radar ever been wrong?
Oh, there he goes.
That sounds very unscientific, but I'll take it on faith. Thanks, pal. Only problem is this tank ain't up to my speed. I gotta go check on her. And she's gone.
That sounds very unscientific. I love how Vegapunk is like, I don't believe that, but okay. The Sanjitution's being challenged.
Sanji's gonna find out how old she is very quick.
Oh god, here we go. all the waifu lists are gonna be changing like that.
The FBI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have Bonnie on my list? I can't
But she changed to being 30 years old.
Oh man, we'll examine the tape, Segrain.
Yeah, I'm not thinking of that FBI meme.
Yeah.
Alright, you got one. You got one more, and Oda's giving us cheeks. So again, don't look.
Okay, moving on. Bonnie, the pirates over there. Good thing the pacifistas are on our side now. Okay. So she's... Oh. Classic Oda. Good thing the pacifistas are on our side now. And she's out of hiding?
Yep, someone hits the wall she's behind.
Okay.
It's a clan mallet?
I see jewelry, Bunny. NDE. Near death experience. Wait, what?
NDE, near death experience. So she's blasting something at them. That's interesting. Okay.
Any thoughts?
No.
Just don't look at the booty.
No. The only thing I was gonna say is it would be interesting if like it's a Vegapunk invention, like a devil fruit clam staff, or it's just a clam staff, But that'd be interesting if the clam moved or something.
I mean, we're about to find out. So
Yeah.
you have one of the guys who is shot with the bullet just be like, what's going on? And then his entire face turns into Brooke. Yo.
What if
And
what
then-
if is part of her power, since like she can get a future version of someone? What if she get a future version of them that has experienced or is experiencing is about to die?
No, it looks like she actually pushed him so far that he was dead. And then he came
Well-
back and he's just like, and then he passed out.
Oh, the shock of almost dying. It's like a concussive thing.
I wouldn't even say almost dying. I'm pretty sure he actually, quote unquote, died and then came back. And he's just like,
No, near death.
yeah.
Near death. It's like he's gonna go near death.
And he's just like, no, my body cannot take this.
Where
He's
are
just
we
out.
right now? Are you reading at
Top
you're
of
on
page
page
7.
7 right now?
Yeah, top of page 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then he passes out, and then, hey, what's wrong with you? I saw the river Styx. See? They died. They experienced
river
death,
Styx.
and then came back and was like, no, thank you. Just completely.
Is that Greek? Is that from Greek or
River
from, like,
Styx is like
Underworld?
Greek Roman, yeah. Like Hades.
That's awesome.
Get back
River
here,
Styx.
Bonnie! And then you have someone yelling at him, and then you have the MiG Marine guy with, it is a shell. It is just a shell. He has a shell spear. If we don't find out his name, he will be Mr. Shellspear.
Mr. Shakespeare.
Mr. Shellspear. And then we have Bonnie escaping, and then here comes the PX, and it's like, no escape for you. Huh? Why? And I'm not sure where we go from there. That's I have one more page left, unless we do any panels.
No, let's
breakdowns.
go. Let's do it.
We're gonna break.
Go.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh, Navy Vice Admiral Bluegrass. Okay. So I can control the individual regardless of anything else. As a driver with the ride fruit, I can take a ride on anything and anyone. You dirty girl.
That might be my top 5 favorite devil fruits right now. I'm just like loving that idea. Can you imagine? That is so sick.
And I'm surprised how Oda still has ideas for wild devil fruits.
Right?
That
like-
would be so much better than the jacket fruit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oda actually made the devil fruit. Oh. So, I've been a fan for a long time, and I have always wanted a fruit of an otter. So, 1 second. If I kill you, what will you undo? Will you undo that curse? If I kill you, will that undo the curse that you put on our soldiers? And then it's just like, Bonnie's looking at him, she's like, Dad, give back their proper ages. And then just, blam, bam, and Bonnie goes flying. And then we have Otter Hammer. So I'm just gonna leave that up to Samurai Drew. I'm just gonna say that
Wait.
yes, as
Hammer.
when I was like 18,
Wait, what?
19, I was like, there needs to be someone who can like go in water, who has a mammal devil fruit that's an otter. So there's now someone who I think has that devil fruit. Samurai Drew. Take me
Really?
into
Which page is that?
the Samurai
The
Drew.
Manga?
I feel like you're
page
jumping
9.
ahead. I'm like, what the heck is
Page
going on
9.
here?
So I just finished
Okay,
page 8.
page 9 is me. Come on, Bonnie, don't start spacing out now. Oh, Blackleg. And I heard about your... I heard about how Kuma's your old man, but you gotta be smarter than this. Okay, so Sanji comes to rescue today. Or else you'll... Yeah! And so here you go, I'm sure you're right. And so we got like some kind of ottery looking thing with a hammer, and he goes, Otter Hammer! And let's just get out of here. So, Sanji, Bonnie, get on it! Vegapunk! And so then the little tank finally comes out, and the pacifistas are on our side now. We're heading back up. And Sanji, got Bonnie in tow. And, okay, let's talk about why do you want an otter devil fruit?
It was just always something I thought was going to be really cool when I was like first starting out One Piece. No one can go in the water. otters would be perfect for doing that.
But wait a minute. If it goes into the water, then the devil fruit will be.
But
extinguished.
its fur is water impervious, so it's not going
Oh, come on! That's what
it was still. I think the thing is that if seawater touch or saltwater touch, like any part of their body.
Hey, there's an otter devil. There's an otter devil fruit. So I've been proven over 10 years of personal headcanon. Okay.
No, I love that idea. I love the idea that there's like an air pocket. But if the air pocket gets diminished, like if they scrub a rock, then they lose their devil fruit abilities and drown.
Possibly.
That'll be their. Okay. I'll go with that.
Shell guy. Really, Oda, the guy who I was just like, shell guy. Just completes the dream. I love this. I love this story. I love this story so much.
Otter Hammer. Come on. That was great. Okay, next.
Otter Hammer. Me?
No, I think it's
No, it's the green.
DarkBriton.
It's the green because I just finished up the other.
Huh?
Okay, no, Drew, I think you have one more, right?
Oh yeah, Drew, you have one more because
Drew,
I did
Drew,
the dry
more.
fruit. You did the first page of the otter, so now you have one more, Drew.
Yeah.
I did the first page with the rider. No, sorry. So Green did the rider one, and then you did that one. So then you would actually do page one, but I would much rather do it like this. So please let me go. Labo phase, and then the egg opens up. And we got Luffy and Kizaru fighting in the air in a bam boom ba ba. And Kizaru.
That's exactly how it sounds too.
Bam boom ba ba. And Kizaru, I'm gonna try to do my stoner Kizaru face. Listen, I'm sorry, but if I spend all my time on you, I can't fulfill my mission. And Luffy goes, yeah, but that's my mission. Wee. And then he does the cool anime trick where and hey, wait up. And so Kizaru leaves, and yeah, and we're pretty sure that Luffy can go pretty fast.
No, that's
Oh
nice.
boy.
So
Oh
maybe
boy.
he'll catch up in no time.
I think the reveal's coming.
Okay,
So
here,
Grain.
I'm gonna cough for a second.
You're good.
Okay, I'm good. Okay,
So Grain, it's all
Kizaru goes, huh? And on the next page, and Luffy still catch up to it, and then Zoro and Lucci look over in surprise, as if their observation hockey is being ignited. They're like, what was that? And then Jinbei, with his observation hockey, goes, what is this unearthly presence? Okay, so Kizaru, Luffy, Zoro, Lucci, and Jinbei all felt it at the same time. Okay, now we haven't seen Sanji, but we can assume that, he can do that. Being that that's his specialty.
My
Yeah.
God.
he's here.
Hurry!
Oh,
It can't be!
God.
Pacifistas, stand down! And
So great.
we see... Okay, here's my guess. So I think his was like the elephant in the shadow. So I think we're gonna see a gigantic freaking like Zunisha type thing. Okay, I think we're gonna see something.
Do you
crazy.
think he
So
has
we'll
the
see.
Zanisha fruit?
I don't know. But that would be insane, and I'd love it. But you go ahead.
So Grain,
Okay.
all you,
Well,
buddy.
you've already taken one of my pages, so I just have one.
No. Go ahead. You're gonna do two. We're pushing everything
Okay.
back.
Alright. Okay. Moving on. And the pacifistas, they're frozen in place. What's this? The pacifistas aren't escorting us anymore. Hey, follow your orders. Why? The only thing above us on the authority hierarchy is the 5 elders.
What is this diamond? that disappeared?
Pentagram!
Is that a
Wait,
pentagram?
we all gotta go to the next page together. Please, don't. Please.
A magic pentagram.
Yes,
A magic pentagram?
This is odd.
This-
Wow. Sorry.
So Grain, go ahead and
This is
finish up.
odd.
Yeah.
Let's hurry on up. Something is coming. Alerts to all units on location. saying Saturn of the five elders is disembarking on Egghead. What?
On the count of three.
The
On the count of three.
elders?
On the count of three. Mr. Green, your call.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, okay. No big deal.
What?
Okay. Let's go. Big fire
Commoders
storm.
and below. Commoders and below aren't even allowed to have an audience with them. What the hell? And we've got a screen. What was with that explosion? The five elders, they've come all the way here? 5 what? They are the highest authority in the world.
Oh, they didn't know that?
Frankie
Some
doesn't
straw
even know.
Oh,
We've
I'm
got
surprised
to-
they didn't know that. Sanji maybe looks like he knows.
Sanji might know.
I'm really surprised Frankie doesn't know. I'm really confused. But maybe that does kind of make sense. Maybe only Robin knows. But I thought they all just had that discussion together. They just talked to the five elders.
Oh, maybe only Robin knows. Yeah, maybe only Robin
I'm
knows.
going to have to look back to the chapter where they're all talking to them on the phone and see if Frankie's there, because he should know that. But go ahead.
That's fair.
We've got to get out of here. Hold on tight. And
That
a
is
shadow is emerging.
cool.
Oh my god.
Out of a pentagram that has 5, the little 5s on each, I need to know what this writing says. I need to know what
Something's
the writing.
coming out of that circle.
All right,
It's
I'm
freaking the
jumping
devil.
in. 3,
Let's
2,
go.
1. What is this? Highest authority in the world. 5 elders, Godhead, science. Saint J. Garcia Saturn. It looks like he has multiple legs.
Oh, it's a spider?
Please, devil fruit.
What is this monster? Don't say I have that feeling. And then his head just cracked open. Ah, the surface. It has been such a long time. What? Okay, I don't see anything as far as what the devil fruit is or what the magic is, so...
Okay,
Wait,
well,
he
maybe
looked
that's
at
two
him and
separate
his
things.
head-
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. He looked at him and his head cracked, like, just broke into pieces.
Yeah, so what is this thing? Because I would have liked to have some type of understanding of what the...
Oh, by the way, we know the ZOAN type because look at that zone. Look at his awakened form right here with that cloud around him.
Oh,
and the
yeah!
lightning. Also, well, anyway, not also, but that swirl is like that hockey devil fruit swirl. Is when you combine your hockey with the devil fruit. This is like what Luffy does with Tier 4.
That's fair. So, if
But yeah, it
anything...
seems to be some kind of like freaking devil transporter with a like Spider-Man.
I don't know, but to your point, he is awakened because of the black aura thing. So in that, I have 1 page left. What is that horrible thing? Up above, watch out! Ah, the island clouds. And Kizaru knocked it off. Kizaru, oops, so close. Rawr. Huff huff. Stop right there, Kizaru. You must be reaching your limit by now. Please, Luffy, do something! We've got 4 pages left, Samurai. I've got nothing as far as breakdowns. Let's see if we can find out what this...
I'm so excited. That's all I can say. Wait, is it my turn next? No, it's the Green's turn.
No,
next.
it's
Is
your
it my
turn. It's your
No,
turn.
yes.
But real quick,
Oh.
Embrace, thanks for stopping by.
Oh,
The
thank
hype
you, Embrace.
that this chapter brought me is unreal. I can understand.
Bro, I feel great today. I feel great today.
Magic pentagrams. This is
Okay.
interesting.
We have like some kind of like that must be a second devil fruit. You know, I think we should equate that to a second devil fruit. But we'll see. Okay. Next page. Here we go. Then Kizaru, another light. It's like, oh man, Kizaru is still here. Whoops. Kizaru. That's what I'm. Ooh, and Luffy dodges it at the last second, and it makes him spin around. And as he's spinning around, he goes,
Oh!
And then Kizaru goes, huh? Star Gun. Now,
Right into the head. Right into the head.
He clocks him, and look at it, yeah, right through the head. It makes his head rubber because he's wakened. Pew pew, and goes like that.
And
Wow.
you see stars just popping out of his head for how hard he hit him.
Look at it.
And this time around, she was able to hit him to make contact.
Yeah.
Love the hockey, the lightning hockey all around it. And look at the little splash marks of his head. It's so cool. And the stars. I love how the stars are like this cheap 3D stretch. It's so good. It's so cartoony.
Oh yeah. Let's see the damage.
Ooh, and then I'm in the next page. I'm in the next page. I'm seeing stars. Yeah, he's like looking out and he can actually see the stars. So that's not just like a trick. Like in the real IRL of the One Piece world, they're like seeing the stars because he's a freaking cartoon character. And that's my limit, Luffy. Yeah, okay, no, I see. That's my limit. And then Luffy's doing like a funny like boxer face. That kind of reminds me of Hijime no Ippo, the older guy. Anyway, Nika. And George Saturn says it out loud and also seems to say it into Luffy's head. Because that is not a thought bubble. That is what we see when he's talking to Zunisha. Like there's some kind of telepathic thing. My theory here for a second. Or he's thinking Nika. Or he's thinking that. And he's looking up at the clash in the sky. And then, Luffy... gets tired and falls down. I see. Kaboom!
Right in front of him.
Oh, wait. Let me re-see this, okay? Saturn, as we saw before, can look at something and then make it explode, okay? So he can look at something and make it boom, blow up. So Saturn seems to look at Luffy and then boom, blows him up out of midair and drops him to the sky. And Luffy's got his tongue in the air, and he's like, ooh, that hurt, basically. And that made a gigantic explosion on the ground that sent the tank flying, and all members of the now Straw Hat crew temporarily flying. And so...
I think the explosion was on the tank, not on Luffy. Luffy fell down because he's at his limit, so he's exhausted.
Well, we can always just see on the next page.
No, I like that, Sagreen, too. I like that, too. Okay, I can see that. I was putting the two together because I was re-looking at it.
But, Sagrain, you're bringing us home, so brace yourself and take us in.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. What is this?
You okay, Vegapunk? And we have Saint J. Garcia Saturn towering over them. And Bonnie is there also, right? I gave you an order, Vegapunk. Okay, she's thinking. She's thinking back to something. Bonnie, no. And wait. Okay.
You probably would have wanted to do the first half, the top part first.
Yeah, I've seen the top part, like he's towering over Vegapunk. Or is it a double spread?
Yeah, it's a double page spread.
Okay.
Bro, I'm looking at the whole image as one right now, and it really needs to be read left to right completely down, because this is an epic scene right now. And I think if you can see both of them, you need to see both pages, because you need to sweep left to right a lot right now.
Now I see it. Now I see it. Okay, you okay, Vegapunk? Atlas, are you hurt? I am fine. Saint Saturn, indeed. I thought we already had you killed, Vegapunk. And Bonnie is dashing out with a sword. Is that Zoro's sword?
No.
She must not have any will left. But okay, I gave you an order, Vegapunk. Bonnie, no. he must not have any will left. But that will mean Kuma is. And she stabbed him right in the chest. And someone shouting saying, Saturn, oh. Oh. It's about to get really spicy. Next chapter. And that to be continued. Let's see. No break.
No Conqueror's hockey around the blade. There's no way that he. There's no way.
Right in. You can see blood spilling.
He has hockey roaring off of him. She would need that to pierce into him. So this is so strange. This is also strange.
This and all are about to be discussed as we pivot into a sip and discuss. A toast to kicking butt. We are 30 minutes in, so we'll go for another half hour. So big things are MVP of the chapter. What's going to be the main community question for this next half hour? Like, for instance, is Kuma coming? What is Saint Garcia Saturn? Those type of things.
Bonnie is MVP.
You think Bonnie's MVP? We just had her as the last chapter.
Oh, well then Jay Garcia then. Jay Garcia gets the big showcase then.
Okay.
Because wow, but what, the spider? What mythology is this? Because I'm seeing 6 legs. We're not seeing 8, right?
Well, his hands can probably count as the 8.
Oh, okay, fine.
7 and 8. So
what kind of?
It's just, and I'm thinking it might be a different class of devil fruit that we have never seen or heard of. Could be under Logia, Paramecia, or ZOAN, but just like a separate, completely separate class.
Here's the thing, because we had a distinct devil fruit reveal with the Ride fruit. So I don't know if we would have had a reveal of Saint Garcia Saturn in this form without like a devil fruit reveal. So I don't know if this is the effects of someone else's fruit on him. Because he came out of, he transported through a magical pentagram. Which again, magic is a thing. Which is, it can't be a magic, it has to be like a magic fruit or something.
I don't know. It's just like a generic big spider, but also, wait a minute. Wasn't the lady, what is her name? The Big Maria? Giant,
Black Maria.
What's the difference between those two?
She was an ancient Zoan, and her devil fruit was modified. So, I mean, he can be a spider. No one's saying he can't. So, for instance, I'll type in what
I'm looking up giant spider right now, and I'm not seeing anything with that like pointy bit.
Spider.
You see how he has a pointy, like at the end of his feet, it's like pointy, and I'm like, okay, that has to be the Runaway sign where it comes from. Go ahead.
But do you guys think it will be something generic and Oda will just keep it even after revealing what it looks like? Like Oda will just keep it a secret, like after this reveal of what it looks like.
I don't know. Again, that's where
like he has like the generic spider fruit. Like this is like the spider fruit.
A generic devil fruit like what we've seen so far in the story. So like right now to us, all Logia, Paramecia, and ZOAN, they can all be categorized under generic devil fruits because we know what the. I hope this background noise is not.
You're good. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So like, even this Logia, Paramecia, and ZOAN, we can all categorize them under generic since it is something that doesn't really take. It doesn't really catch us by that much of a surprise. You can categorize a fruit. Even if you see a new fruit now, you will see either this is a logia fruit or paramecia fruit. I'm talking about like what if there is something
Else.
as it could be a subclass of these ones, but something that like something else entirely.
So Green, can I jump in?
Yeah.
Okay, I think what you're talking about
Yeah.
is instead of having dreams, which make a devil fruit, it's like devil fruits are the dreams of the people. Imagine if someone was like, well, you know, I have been having nightmares about spiders, you know, and instead of having a devil fruit, they're like called like angel something.
Yeah,
you
similar to the
know?
nightmares.
And the devil fruit, it gets ignited by a pentagram instead of, you know, just nothing. You know, like a dream is like a poof of air. But a nightmare is like pentagram. So you're trying to loop the pentagram into his power, right?
Yeah, you could see something like similar to the nightmare stuff, similar to the nightmare theory. But also these dudes, let's say like the theory is true. They've been around for the past 800, 900 years. These dudes have almost 1,000 years to get whatever devil fruit they want. So do you think they won't get and they know the origin of devil fruits, they know the secrets, all the everything inside out. So do you think they won't have the best or worst possible version of it?
Right. But wait, so now you're saying that it's just a devil fruit? It's just a regular devil fruit then?
No,
like in the class, or do you like the angel? Let's make it up. Let's have an angel cake theory or something like that, like the opposite of the devil fruit.
Yeah. Then let's go to like the actual devil, not the devil fruit. Basically, the devil fruit right now is like an abstraction. Let's go to the actual devil itself.
The devil's power, like there's devil fruits and the devil's power. It's like having the flame versus having the stick that came from the flame.
Yeah, exactly. So like having the power of the devil, but then this one becoming the devil itself.
Interesting. So, okay, let's take it further. So whenever somebody awakens their devil fruit, that's like them going back to the source of the flame, instead of having the stick that has the fire, you know? And so like for Saturn, for instance, we can't imagine that he trained his devil fruit. I mean, maybe let's just pretend that he's a lazy sack of crap. And this thing that he has is like a different, like, basically it goes right to that initial power source. It's the nightmare fruit of spiders, because people
the initial power source, or maybe even becoming the power source themselves. So if you watched Black Clover, you see how they when they make the contract with the devil, spoiler alert to anyone who hasn't hasn't reached there. They make a contract with the devil and they get the power of the devil, and then there is someone like Zenon who becomes one with the devil himself. He takes the devil's heart and becomes one with the devil. So that is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm just using the flame as an analogy to that, what you're describing as well. So I think what do you, well, DarkBriton, okay, let's get you in here, and I'll wrap you up on what we're talking about, because I know that you're doing stuff in the background.
Well, no, I'm literally researching animals associated with pentagrams. What animals are associated with nightmares? Because before you even made that point, I was just like, well, if Eam is the nightmare, spiders cause nightmares for sure. Then you may have the next person's probably gonna be a snake. Saint Garcia is he's the
I want to see that panel. Yeah, I want to see that panel of them all jumping up.
He's the godhead of science and defense. So spider, defense.
So one of the animals I think associated with pentagram is goat. I don't know how that fits into our narrative, but like if you see here, you see like anytime in like when depicting the devil, like Satan, it is mostly depicted as like with the goat head. Even here, like in Wikipedia, the sigil of Baphomet, the insignia of the Church of Satan, the 11, it uses like a pentagram with a goat head.
And the thing next would come. The thing that would come next is if the goat kind of symbolizes all of it, and we have like a spider as one of the parts, then we can kind of predict what the other 5 elders are going to be based off of goat, one being a spider. First hint, what are the other 4? Is it going to be snakes, or going the nightmare theme? Like, what are the animals that cause us fear?
You know what I'm looking at right now?
A black cat could be the next one. Go ahead, Drew.
1085 is when all those mysterious shadows come into play.
Mm-hmm.
Not seeing anything snaky.
And there you go. So what?
So I think we saw something that looked like a rabbit, like a hare.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, something that looked like a hare. If you check the shadows.
Let's see. A hare? No, I'm looking at it. I'm not seeing anything super like that. Huh?
There is a shadow that looks like a hare over there.
A hare? Over there? I don't know. Maybe my nightmare theory. Maybe I don't like it.
Like a rabbit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we hear you. Just a heads up, Embrace left another message. I think he let her stab himself.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Do you guys agree with that? Because no conquers in hockey. That's the first thing I thought of. Yeah, because that would be sick if it was like, oh my god, thank god we killed one of them. It's like one scratched off the list, you know, and it was just done like that. Like that would be great. But I don't think that's what's gonna happen.
They wish it was that easy.
Luffy needs to find an abundant sense of energy to pull from, you know, and not get exhausted. Because he is a sitting duck, and he needs all the power in the world to make that devil fruit work.
Well, I guess...
I think Vegapunk's gonna be a key to that. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Vegapunk is gonna be a key to Luffy having that source of energy. Going back to what Lilith said about, like, having a sun and eternal, like something like a sun and eternal source of energy. I think if Luffy is gonna find like some sort of way to have a lot of energy like that, then Vegapunk might be a key to that.
That's fair.
Not necessarily scientifically, but like more with the historical aspect of it.
Well, he knows about the fruit, or the warrior in white as well. But as far as Saint J. Garcia Saturn goes, this individual is now quote unquote injured. So, and he bleeds our blood. So we know he is at least quote unquote human.
What if the blood is black?
The horns are... my mind keeps going back to what Samurai Drew said about the designs on the legs of the spider kind of being like that hockey kind of infused feel that Luffy had. So I feel like this is going into it as a god. It kind of has the understanding that Nika, and this could just be a new god, like we have Nika, he's looking at it like, Nika! Like maybe all 6 of them were the fruits together, and then they were overthrown by something like, I don't know. We have really nowhere, we have ideas on where this can go, but it can get absolutely crazy.
I love this. Who knew that the origin of devil fruits could be so interesting when you put all these different variables on it? Because now I'm like, what? You know, is there different levels to? Are there some more powerful? Like, could you like base wise, like, oh yeah, this this ups you a base power. I don't know. He has scars. He's done battle. He's done battle, and he has had this. He's had this, and he's done battle.
He does,
so who fought against him?
Because he does have that eye scar.
Fuck this.
Yeah.
The pentagram, the surface. It's been such a long time. Also, how did he crush the dude's head?
That's. Sorry, what?
How did he crush the dude's head? Page
I think he
14.
just looked at him. He was
cracked.
He just glared at him, and his head just cracked.
So did his face get blown
You
out?
see, his eyes glowed up when he looked at him. When he glared at the guy, his eyes, the guy was like, "What is that monster? Don't say it. I have a feeling that." And before he finished the sentence, he gave him that glare, and his eyes glowed.
Hey, what happens if that's like extreme Conqueror's hockey? Like you could like bolt of lightning at someone's face like that, like crack.
Possibly.
You could,
I
like,
was
snap
also
a bunch of
thinking of-
people's necks.
Well, remember, Shanks did something like that to Green Bull.
Yeah,
And Green Bull's like, "Oh, my head! Oh, stop! Please stop!" So you might be onto something.
Oh
You
my
might.
So that
be
is the
onto
pinnacle.
something.
The
What
pinnacle
chapter
of
was that? I want to see that.
It
That's-
was their fight with Momonosuke and the vassals.
That's when Shanks
Ending of
showed
Wano.
up and was just like, "Shockwave, shockwave," and Green Bull was like, "Redhead, are you close by?" And we're all just like, "You can do that with hockey." So
Like that's the level of Conqueror's hockey that Shanks has. That's why he doesn't even need an arm. He can like literally just crack his lightning at somebody.
and who knows? This could be an instance where,
The only person that can do that willingly is Eneru.
the highest authority in the world,
This-
godhead of science, Saint Garcia Saturn.
But I'm not seeing a bolt of
This
lightning
is
going
giving
there.
me
So I'm
some,
not
like-
theory.
This statement is giving me like devil vibes. Actual devil, not devil fruit. Devil vibes, like demon stuff vibes. The surface has been such a long time.
Exactly, and that's kind of where it's like, he was on the ship. So, is it this form that's like, oh, so glad to be out? Because Saint Garcia was just walking around. And this also kind of goes to the idea of the devil fruits, ZOAN taking over the individual, taking over their personality, their willpower.
So I'm kind of connecting some dots for you. So you're saying that this devil fruit could be like a Nika alternative, like a different god.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that.
Okay.
It's fair to say that. I mean, we're doing all the research right now about like spider gods and pentagrams, but Luffy, like, if we have a Nika, it's fair to say that we could have a Spida, who's like the spider god of the One Piece world. Or
Do we want to connect the transport and this guy together, like officially? Like we want to go like, you know what? It's way more fun to assume that he made his own transportation circle.
I think it's Eam, bro. I'm sorry.
Eam made the transportation circle?
I think Eam makes it and they just use it.
So the pentagram, there are 5 of them, and each one is like a point on the pentagram. Each one's like a point.
Are you just now realizing that?
Yeah, but that's cool.
Drew.
We've been talking about that this entire
Even the number,
time.
if you see,
The 5s are
even
on
the
the
number-
design.
Well, I know, but I didn't really make that connection. Yeah, I'm reading it, but I'm not making the 5 Elders 5 connection.
Yeah.
5-pointed star. Wait a minute. Okay, you know how like when he's coming up through there, he's like a big shadow, and he looks all. That's the same way he looks when we first get introduced when he's in Sabo. So I wonder if he actually looked like that when they were like going into Sabo. Like it's like this half-formed thing that we're looking at right now. Like they're half transformed. I don't know.
I'm thinking that one could have been maybe more of a silhouette from Oda.
No, definitely.
So maybe in the actual manga, like in their own reality, Sabo has seen their true forms, but for us, it's more of a silhouette. here, yeah, you can see like with the shadow and stuff, but I'm thinking like uh in the throne room, it could be just maybe a silhouette rather than rather than just shadows. Well, except for him, since we don't really know, and the way he used his own powers were different.
How on earth did I not get spoiled on any of this? I am so happy. I'm so happy. My
how can you get? What would you say to spoil you? Jay Garcia is a spider? Like you're like what?
No, I mean like just a thumbnail in the internet, just like the.
I knew it was gonna be about Jay Garcia. I just didn't know what the hell it was gonna be about.
Yeah. I've seen the thumbnail, so I knew it was gonna be about that, but it's like you just switched your flip when you went to a cabin for the whole week. Anything.
My entire algorithm is completely redone for like football. It's so much fun. Like the pentagram would have just confused the living hell out of me so much. Because again,
that's a really big mystery.
That's where I am just stuck on, do we actually have magic in the world, or is this a direct correlation to a devil fruit, which is kind of where I'm at as far as the devil fruit. Because
why can't we go another direction? Why can't this not be a devil fruit? Why can't this be a different power if we're talking about magic already? You know, why can't this be a different, thing?
Well, there's magic, which Oda did with the OnePiece, like I can't remember what it was, but the Pyranes and the Peace Mains and all that stuff, and pirates and all that, where there were different types of pirates. Like magic there was literally like a dude with a wand and like boom, but that's just not how the world mechanics work. Like devil fruits generally have the aptitude to do magic, but there's not like magic. There are people with freaky powers, but there's not like magic.
Okay. Well, I think maybe that word is what you're hung up on.
Oh, because,
yeah. Let's not say magic. Let's say let's go with this like Satan angle. Okay. 5 elder stars, the 5 pentagrams, and Emu is like
the
Satan
5
himself.
elder stars. Oh my god! And they're summoned by a star.
Earlier. Right. That's what I was talking about earlier. I was like, oh, 5. And then you're like, we were talking about that forever.
You were talking about the design part. The design was the 5 elder stars, but the fact that it was a pentagram star is just like.
Well, and here's something to consider: is that the fact that it says 5 means that they've branded it, and this is this is something that they all can use. Okay, that I think that we should have that right. So the whole idea that it's either. I just hate the idea that it's a devil fruit. I just don't want it to be a devil fruit. But anyway, what are you gonna say?
That's fair.
It could be it could be a totally new source of power that we don't know about. When did we get? When was the first time we got introduced to Haki?
That is very.
I think
fair.
in Sabaody, right? Oh no.
Chapter 1.
What is the?
We didn't know it was Haki. I mean, like, when we got formally introduced to Haki and what it was, because like we saw Shanks do something, but we didn't. I'm sure some of us in our mind we were just, he just thinks Shanks is scary, or he just got scared of the stare. No one thought it was as a separate source of power. So what if this is something like that?
Here's the thing. Here's what I got. What is the magic pentagram? Actual magic, devil fruit, hockey power, new power system.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, good.
New
Pulls out.
New power system only to the 5 elders and him.
Poll is out. So for anyone in the stream, Embrace, or anyone stopping by, we're finally done. Hopefully, we're not done talking about the pentagram power system, but we have 2 new devil fruits to talk about. 2 actual new devil fruits to talk about. Bonnie's Bonnie's killing people ability, the never death. We could probably talk about Bonnie's scenes, but hey, when we find out how old she is, we'll probably have to delete the video.
Yeah.
And then what else to talk about is Luffy knocking the stars out of a light guy. There's that.
We'll go back to Bonnie, I guess, for a second, which is that, when she was blasting that, gun, I guess that's like a concussive gun, you know? Like, it's like, I think it was like to get him confused, and then she touched him. So I don't
know
think
if she touched him. I think she created a gun out of her body and then shot people.
She created a, what?
Just like gun. She created string to try and make Kizaru young, so like I think she could just create items that can mess with people's ages. Or at least that's where my understanding is.
And he goes, blam, 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 and hits him all in the head. Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, she doesn't touch him at all. Yeah, it's some kind of goop. It's a goop, so it must be like her snot or something. She must have like snot bullets. Or like saliva bullets or something. Like
the booger dude?
Yeah, like the booger guy.
Like the booger dude. Oh boy. So in this context, Bonnie, again, because Bonnie's able to change the ages, all that. We had the discussion last week where she popped out of the water thing and she was a child. So I'm going with that she's a kid, but Oda keeps throwing cheek stuff out there, so I'm a little uncomfortable. Oda, I know who your mentor is with Rurouni Kenshin. No.
Yeah, and then did he say something positive? He's like, "Oh, yeah, it's a great guy."
Yeah, he tried defending him, and all the people in the West were just like,
"Oh." Either found 13-year-old girls on his computer.
Oh man, but that's a little tirade for another day. As far as other conversations, Kizaru getting the stars knocked out of him. Any converse thoughts, breakdowns on that?
Yeah, I think for now, Kizaru should be down.
Oh, you think Kizaru's down?
I think he should be down for now. Maybe, even if it is for just a couple of minutes, I think he should be down. Because, like he said, he's seen stars, but we didn't see any further action from him.
Oh yeah, look, he crashes into the building on the left on page.
That's what that crash was. It wasn't what's his face. Because we thought it was Saint Garcia blowing them up.
Oh, do you know what? The reason that now makes sense is it looks like Luffy does this thing where he like blows out of air, and so he's like, and then he crashes the ground. So it's that loop thing. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Dang it! I was definitely wrong when we
He's
said that.
deflating.
Go ahead, Sigrid.
Yeah, and also he says, "I'm seeing stars," but he said it like he was thinking of it, like, so in his mind he was like, I'm seeing stars. So it's like, oh, he's passing out.
That is a very good point. I did not catch on to that one.
Oh, did Kaido see stars?
Things popped out of the back of it. Actually, I don't know, actually.
I don't think he used this attack on Kaido. Or did he?
He did punch through Kaido's face. I don't know if
Oh, yeah.
I honestly don't...
He's getting better at it, and now he can make stars come out.
Maybe. So
okay.
for
we're
any,
getting pretty close to
for any of those who want to vote, keep in mind it's going to be up there for a little bit longer. We'll go for another 2-3 minutes. Well, we're getting some likes on the stream. For those who are stopping by, feel free to like and subscribe. It really does help us out. We just crossed 900. We haven't really talked about that at all.
Oh yeah.
But a lot of stuff has been going on as far as live action and everything else. So feel free to continue voting. It looks like there's a little bit of a winner. So Segrain and Drew, go ahead and vote if you can, please. That'll help.
I was that thing was voted on right when the thing hit the sky. I went new, but the new power system wasn't necessarily the wording, but I'll be in that camp.
Oh, that's your camp. Okay.
I think that this is. Man, I just want to say it one more time just so I can like solidize it in my head, I guess. But like, okay, let's say it's like Emu's the devil, like Satan, and then this is like the 5 armies of Satan, okay, and it's like these are like actual like devil powers that Emu is directly giving them. Direct power, direct.
That's
devil
what I
fruits
feel.
are made from a magic produced from this process. All right, so
I'm also thinking of a new power system. So,
yeah.
But mine is a bit different from Drew's headcanon. So I'm thinking of like, what if they are the exact? What if Luffy isn't the only like god? Like there are other gods, like Luffy is sun god, and then there are other gods. But then these ones are their counterparts. Imu and the rest, Imu and the 5.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You can flip that easily. You can flip that easily on the other side to say that Luffy is part of a triage.
Yeah.
Like there's like the 5 bad people and like the 3 like angel people, Poseidon, and okay, Uranus, Poseidon, and Pluton. You know, versus the 5 elders, basically. Like the 3 angels, 5 devils. Dude, that's insanity. I love that. I feel like Sagreen kind of connected those dots. Nice.
No, that's a good call.
There you go. Wow.
Okay,
that's a lot to think about.
Yeah, any other things we want to digest as far as we had everyone noticing the presence. Oh, I think Drew had a top 5 devil fruit. Actually, I think we both had a top 5 devil fruit.
Maybe it is dropped to 10 now, and then I've had a second.
Oh, okay, you had a second to think about it.
I really like it, though.
What is it?
Really like
it's the ride or the dry... No, yeah, it's
the dry fruit.
The ride fruit.
Imagine a rock. You can drive a rock.
SpongeBob has it. Oh, that's hilarious.
Bro, you put it on like 2 birds, and then you got like you can like glide. You can drive the bird, and you can fly up. And how many drives can you make? Can you put birds on your feet? Can you put 2 rhinos on your feet, and you're driving 2 rhinos at the same time? You got 2 birds. You know, this thing could have so many possibilities. I love
this.
This
is so wild. And yes, I also.
You know what I love
go ahead.
from Drew's? You know what I love from Drew's imagination? Physics doesn't exist.
Well, I'm talking, you know, cartoony logic, I guess. You're totally right. No, but even more basic, you know, Zunisha. Drive Zunisha. Like, come on, like, where does this power... I mean, maybe hockey. There's a hockey limit. Who knows? But I thought that Bluegrass was going to hack into the Pacifista, but it's more like...
Yeah,
then I was like, oh... I see. So that's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, I do like it. It's dropped. Now it is my top 5. I think I like it more. In fact, I'll make it my number 2. I don't even know what my number 1 is, but that can't be my number 1.
We'll have a favorite.
We got nothing from the show guy, right?
What's that?
We got nothing from the show guy.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and just say it's the Otter no Mi.
I think Britt and I were equally as hyped on the 2 devil fruits separately.
What is otter in Japanese? Otter in Japanese. If it's probably gonna be like an onomatopoeia that it just is otter. Oh.
So Russians took over all the otter populations in Alaska. They were done with it.
No, it's kawa. So it's the kawa no Mi.
To you guys.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
No, we found oil there, didn't we?
Yeah, I have there's a lot of things that we do. But Japanese, so otters are called kawas. So it's probably the kawa no Mi. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the kawa no Mi is definitely top 5 because again, I was thinking about this like back in like 2007, just like this is gonna be such cool. The kawa no Mi.
And it's headcanon that they can swim as long as the air pocket around them, doesn't bleed.
Right? So
And their face doesn't touch the.
Hey.
Their face doesn't touch the seawater.
Don't take this from me, okay? Just don't take this from me.
Alright. The face doesn't touch the seawater. Just the coat then provides an air barrier on the nose, and then boom. Okay, got it.
That is why I just decided to keep quiet. I just decided to hold it in.
Y'all, all I gotta say is, as we end, is this reveal from Saint Garcia in the anime is going to be one of the most clutchest sequences in One Piece, because you're gonna have the fire billowing up, and then you're gonna have like the White Cloud and Vegapunk like circling around it on their like Vega tank. Like, it's just gonna be a feat of just.
And then we'll
Does
get the
Saturn have to
black
kill
shadow.
everybody? Does Saturn have to kill everybody that sees him right now?
I believe
You
we
think?
might have to.
I think so.
We might have
It's
to.
like, you saw me like this. Now
Anyone
everybody has to
from
die.
Commodore down in the Marines has to die, and then all the other pirates and stuff like that. But we all know that's not gonna happen. We all know that is like
Some people are
they're not gonna die. Probably a lot of people are gonna die, but mostly the Marines.
Alright, so we have 6 votes. We can go ahead and make the call. Oh, we're about 5 after the hour, so we'll go ahead and make the call. What is the magic pentagram? Is it actual magic? Is it devil fruit? Is it hockey powers? Or is it a new power system? 50% of the community have said it is a new power system. The community has spoken.
The 5 agents of the devil, Emu.
Yep, the 5 agents, as well as, what did we decide last week? It's officially live action onlys. So, here in the community with the Warlords, we make magic, literally. And we help decide a lot of things as far as the ethos go. Any last thoughts as we wrap up 1094? Hell, didn't even talk about the color page, which is Zoro's entire backstory. I'm gonna go that's Tashigi and not Kuina, though.
Same person.
You're saying you're going same person? It's a
No,
great...
it's the easiest One Piece theory there is, and I'm going for it.
After
Same
this,
person.
I can see it though. Like I can only
She might
imagine. Sigrane, what you got?
She might have, what I think is she might have a link, probably maybe some kind of link to Kuina, but not not Kuina herself. So maybe, let's say, maybe cousin or a distant relative. That is why they look alike,
Well,
but not Kuina herself.
yeah, and speaking of distant relatives, I'm very interested to see who Teching and Grand Line Review have figured out is the dude in the back who's just like, who's the eye just looking over next to the dragon. That has to be like Zoro's dad. Cause
What if Kuina challenged her dad to a duel?
That's the first time we've seen Kuina's dad with a sword.
No, but like that's why she's dead. It's because she challenged her dad after she's never been defeated by anybody
Zoro
else.
would kill him. Zoro would kill him.
And it turns out he's the best swordsman because Zoro already beat Mihawk. That's why he has the slash on his eye, and that's actually the best swordsman in the world.
I could see that.
That would be insane. That would be insane.
But in that, we accomplished a lot, Nakama. Thank you all for stopping by.
Before you finish, one thing I noticed, Drew, you said Rima had no high key. I think it is because that was the Rima that we're seeing on the cover page is this thing is the dead Rima, not the live one. So probably that's why we don't see the high key.
Brooke's fault.
Yeah, and since hockey is about willpower, who knows? If he's dead, he probably just couldn't have willpower. So Zoro was nerfed. Also, as we think back on the Awakened Zoans and Impel Down, do we think that they just didn't have the whole thing yet? The little the koala and the zebra and all them, those were Awakened Zoans, but they didn't have the little veil. That's what I call it, the veil.
I think it was a mistake. Or they didn't activate it yet.
I think it's just that they're not strong enough. Probably you need some amount, a level of haki to get that.
Awaken,
Whether it is
awaken.
armament, whether it is armament or conquerors, I think you have to have maybe a certain level of power to get that, probably.
All good thoughts all around. Thank you everyone for stopping by. We are the Runaway Warlords, and next week there is no break, so we will be jumping back in with hopefully another 19-page monster. But
Jay Garcia, die!
yeah, right. Jay Garcia is just. Well, I want to see if my guess is next week we get devil fruit reveal or understanding of what the spider is, or if this is like a skin that he steps into with the help of Im-sama's devil fruit. So, the witches could be the whole new power system. So, I'm the DarkBriton of the Runaway Warlords. Thank you all for joining us, and always remember that anime is adulting. Peace.
Bye.